The balance struck by the grant of exclusive rights for a limited time to authors was something that was created so that once the copyright on somebody's work expired, it would be passed along to the public domain for the public to be able to get a hold of and use. Such people such as other musicians, playwrights, authors, and movie producers to get a hold of these works and be able to update the works to modern times, to be able to rework the music, take old books and make them into movies, update the plays to seem relevant with modern times, and just be able to take those works and make them their own. And the first, I believe, should stay in the public domain would be Romeo and Juliet, which was a 5-act tragic play written by William Shakespeare around the year 1590. Over the years, this play has been taken and made into many, many movies and performed as plays all around the world, as well as performed by high school drama classes for hundreds of years. And I think that this should stay in the public domain, because without it being there, we wouldn't have these plays and movies that have been reworked and performed to this very day, and wouldn't have the chance to study and understand a lot better. The second being Hamlet, which is also a 5-act tragic play written by William Shakespeare. It was believed to have first been performed around the year 1600 and first printed around the year 1603. And like Romeo and Juliet, this play has been updated to modern times and performed all over the world, as well as turned into many, many movies through the years. And I believe that, like Romeo and Juliet, I think that this should stay in the public domain, because without it being there, we wouldn't have the chance to see this play performed around the world, or go to movie theaters and see the newer versions that have been created through the years. But there are also two that I believe should stay copyrighted and not go to the public domain. The first being Bon Jovi's Slippery When Wet, which was released August 3rd of 1986 and was produced by Bruce Fairbairn. This album went on to cut 7 singles and has been diamond certified by the RIAA and has sold millions of copies around the world. And I think that if it were to fall into the public domain, that someone would take such a classic album and make a mockery of it and destroy the classic legacy that is left behind. And the second being Def Leppard's Hysteria, which was released August 6th of 1987 and was produced by Robert John Mutt Lang. This album is, like Slippery When Wet, cut 7 singles and has been diamond certified by the RIAA, selling more than 20 million copies around the world. And like Slippery When Wet is one of the greatest selling albums of all time. And I think that, like Slippery When Wet, if it were to fall into the public domain, that the legacy and the great memories that this album has left behind would be made a mockery of and destroyed by people that didn't like the music from that era. Thank you.